Now, Israeli forces raided the headquarters of the UN aid agency UNRWA in occupied East Jerusalem, seizing items and replacing the UN flag with Israel's flag.
The move has drawn strong condemnation from the United Nations and others, while UNRWA Chief Philip Lazzarini called it an unlawful seizure of the agency's property. Now, Israeli police, accompanied by municipal officials, entered the compound used by the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine refugees. According to the agency, police motorcycles as well as trucks and forklifts were brought in the premises and all communications were cut off. Furniture, IT equipment and other properties were seized and the UN flag was pulled down.
In reaction to this event, I can tell you that the Secretary General strongly condemns the unauthorized entry into the United Nations Sheikh Jarrah compound held by UNRWA, located in occupied East Jerusalem by Israeli authorities. Recently confirmed by the International Court of Justice, any executive, administrative, judicial, or legislative action against United Nations property and assets is prohibited by the Convention on Privileges and Immunities of the United Nations.
Now, Israeli police claim the raid was part of a debt collection effort over unpaid municipal taxes totaling $3.4 million. However, UNRWA and the United Nations rejected this claim, citing the 1946 Convention on the Privileges and Immunities of the UN, which exempts the UN and its assets from taxation by host countries.
According to Israel, UNRWA owned about $3.5 million US in unpaid tax and interest. Is that theory accepted by the UN?
No, it is not applicable under the general conventions that cover the relationship between the United Nations and member states.
So which means this is actually a violation of international law.
That would be a correct interpretation by you.
Reports are also emerging of escalating violence in the West Bank, with Israeli forces killing 2 Palestinians. The Palestinian Health Ministry has confirmed one of the deaths, and tensions remain high in the region.
In a separate development, the Italian Defense Ministry has announced 17 Palestinians, including children, to have been evacuated to Italy for treatment. It said that the 3 Italian Air Force aircraft involved in the humanitarian evacuation is due to arrive at the airports of Rome, Turin, and Pisa, where the patients will be taken in by national medical facilities to receive necessary treatment.
2 children injured in the Gaza war who received medical treatment in the UK recently visited 10 Downing Street. Reports indicate that around 300 young people from Gaza are expected to receive treatment in Britain under this scheme, with approximately 50 having arrived so far.